Hey guys, welcome back to Mummy Cooks Homemade. My name's Hayley for anybody that's new. So what I wanted to do today was review something that Steve bought me, which is this Russell Hobbs Good To Go Multicooker. And he got me this because my slow cooker handle nearly snapped off, so I needed something new. It's got loads of functions: keep warm, steam, a rice function, a boil function, sear, slow cook on high and low, roast, sous vide, and it's got like temperature adjustments and everything. I've tried the roast, slow cook, sear, rice, steam, and the keep warm so far, so I thought I'd give you a review on what I've actually used of it. Roast, and like it looks on there, it does roast like that. These are the functions that you press. So at the left hand side you've got the temperature, plus you've got the slow cook, the lid, and I like the fact that you can see clearly through the lid what's happening. So that's your baking rack to bake, so that's the oven setting or roast, and that's a steam rack, and I used that last night. This, I've never had something so easy to clean. So if you take this element out, which is attached to the plug, just lift it up and it'll just come straight out. That entire thing, if you've got a dishwasher, can go in. But trust me, it does not need a dishwasher. It took me less than a minute to clean this after I cooked stew in it. The coating on it is so good. It really, really is. So I'm using the sear function to brown off this beef. So this is a full recipe I'm going to show you guys. I think it was the first thing I put in here. So, and the sear function lasts for 30 minutes. Honestly, I wasn't sure whether it would be great or not, but this, as well as my air fryer, will now be the most, and I mean it, the two most used items in my kitchen. That's not to say that everything I like, somebody else is going to like, you know. But I know two people already have got this. And Black Friday, Steve was awake until the deals hit last night, and they've dropped this down to, I think, as of last night, as the Black Friday deals come on, it was down to £41. So I'm using the sear function. This is Guinness Beef Casserole that I'm making. So I use the sear function, which is basically like you would in a frying pan. So I'm going to add some garlic in there as well. I'll put the recipe below as well for this. The entire thing is so light. It's really light. I'd say it weighs less than my cast iron pot. So yeah, and it's 6 litres, which is perfect for us. Now I'm just going to chuck in the leek and the onion. This Guinness Casserole was absolutely lovely. Another good thing about this as well, if you're serving a one pot out of this and you've got guests and that element that you could see being taken out earlier so that you can wash it, you can take that element out and take the entire thing to the table. Because of what it's standing on the legs, they stay cool. So you can actually transport the entire pot into your kitchen, your dining room, wherever you want to take it. So that's another good thing as well. So I'm just adding some flour as a thickener. And it's still on the sear function here. The rice done in this, well, wow. Honestly, I expected it to be claggy. I really did. So, that's some beef stock. Guinness. And it's not an overwhelming taste, guys, the Guinness. So I've turned off the sear function, and it's going to slow cook this now on high. And you can just, this is the thing with digital things with cameras, you can't hardly see them. What I'm just doing is adjusting the time it's cooking. So I've put it on for 2 hours on high, on slow cook. I'm going to add in now the celery and the cabbage. The carrots. If you look to the side, you can see it bubbling already. And it's only just gone on to that slow cook. My old slow cooker, I don't know about anyone else, but it took an hour just to get hot. This was such a nice warming dish. And it was cooked a lot faster than a casserole would have been in the old slow cooker. So I've added in a bit of extra water. I only added a little bit because there's going to be plenty of the vegetables. Some oyster sauce. A couple of bay leaves. Yes, I did find them. Steve didn't choke on them. Some salt and pepper. About a tablespoon of tomato puree. It's a case of throw it in and just leave it to cook. It really was this simple and so tasty. And I left that for 2 hours. And there it is after 2 hours. See all the liquid release from the other vegetables. And go some peas. More seasoning was needed. Then I put it on for another hour, and there it was. Just chucked some potatoes in the air fryer. Did a couple of dumplings with it. It was very, very nice. So that worked absolutely fantastic for that. Here I'm baking this turkey leg for a stew. So this is the bake function. This took just over an hour to fully cook this turkey leg. You can see the size of the turkey leg. It's the full size of the thing. Take the baking rack out, and them juices have caramelised. And I'm going to add some bacon in because I'm going to make a turkey and bacon stew. Now I've turned it onto sear mode again. I want all them bits up. Now if you've got them bits on a regular pan, they're not moving. Look at this. Look at that. And that was basically my stock cube, honestly. It comes straight off. I mean, that was so much flavour in it. I didn't show you the entire thing because you've seen the slow cook. But that was my flavour for the turkey and bacon stew. And it was so fast to cook this. There you go. So that's a slow cook, the sear, the roast. This, I believe, is the rice. You chuck everything in cold. Everything's cold. A chicken stock cube, 200 grams of rice. And it actually tells you in the instruction book, if you use 200 grams of rice, use 480 mils of water. And you put it on the just press the rice button. That's it. Just press the rice button. Just keep that lid on there. Look, look, look. That's just from the stock cube. So it's now fluffing it up. Yeah, told him to get a plastic utensil. Look at that, look. It's absorbed the water and it's not stuck together. It's fluffy. This was plain long grain rice. And this, once it turns off, it will go on a keep warm function once it's cooked the rice for 4 hours. And I kept it on keep warm for an hour because it was parents' evening and it was fabulous. Didn't go claggy, nothing. So, yeah, my honest opinion, I think this is well worth the money. This is going to be so used in this house. I haven't tried the sous vide yet. But I mean, if everything works as well as the rest, I don't see any issue with the sous vide side, which we will try out as well. And I used this, after I took that rice out of that pan, I put the steamer tray in with a bit of water, and I put them bags of fishing sauce on the steamer tray. Perfect. I didn't have to do anything to them. I just pressed the steam function and it cooked them ready for my jacket potatoes. I had to do nothing. I haven't used the boil mode in the sous vide and that's it. But the rest has all been absolutely fantastic. So the link will be underneath. It's more than half price off at the minute. So if you are interested as a gift to yourself or someone else for Christmas, then yeah, I'd highly recommend it. So thanks a lot guys. Thanks for watching and I'll see you later. Bye.